So, hello and welcome to the first ever episode of the Productive Wellbeing Show with me, Abigail Barnes, your host. And over the next few weeks, we're going to be doing this every day as necessary, and then sort of scale it back and we'll see how it goes. So, the idea of this show is for you if you are new to working from home, or maybe even if you are a seasoned pro when it comes to working from home, but you would like to get some top tips for how to get more productive. And obviously, in these unprecedented times, I felt that it would be of benefit to people to get together online at 11 o'clock every day. Fingers crossed, with technology working, we will be live at 11 daily, and I will be bringing on guests and people that can share their top tips with us when it comes to how to maintain our well-being when working from home. And I will also be sharing my top tips when it comes to productivity and how to stay productive when working from home. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Abigail Barnes. I am the founder of Success by Design Training. I am an author, a speaker, and a trainer helping people to get more productive. And our focus is around work-life balance. So it's how to increase your productivity, but still have a life. And I appreciate that at the moment, some of us having a life is confined within four walls. And some of us, as time, as the current situation allows, we are still able to get out and about. So whatever I share when it comes to the top tips, just sort of adapt them as per your own situation. And if you've got any questions as I go along, put them in the comments box and I will come back to them. And also, as we go along, if you would like to be a guest on the show and you have something that you can share with others when it comes to wellness, well-being, mental health, then please leave a comment or get in touch. And today I wanted to share 8 things that you can do when it comes to improving your productivity working from home. And we'll go through these as sort of the time, as the days go on, we'll talk about them and unpack them a little bit more. But the idea is just to really keep these daily catch-ups short and sweet, so that you can remain productive but also remain safe, healthy, well, and feel connected. So the 8 ways that I have come up with to help you stay sane and stay productive when you're working from home. So the first one is, it's super important to create a morning routine. You don't have to commute, so maximizing that time and doing something for you is an amazing way to turn lemons into lemonade right now. So if you don't know what you can do for yourself in the morning, on our website, Success by Design Training, we have a free training. It's called the 8-minute challenge. And in that challenge, there are 8 things that you could do for yourself every morning to help get yourself into a good frame of mind, fill up your own battery. And they include meditating, yoga, gratitude, journaling, and basically if there's not a video to go with it, then there is a cheat sheet to help you, to tell you what it is about. The second way to stay productive and sane while you're at home is to get dressed and to basically switch on to work mode. So get dressed in whatever you want. Now I'm wearing a combination of athleisure wear and work wear today, because this is what I would normally wear on a Monday, because I would be going to yoga, and I've done yoga in my home today. So this is sort of my way of still keeping some kind of semblance of life going. But getting up and getting dressed is a super amazing way to flick a switch in your head and just get into the work mode. The third thing I would say is find an area in your home that you can turn into your work zone. So if you don't live in a big space, just literally make a corner of your table into a work zone. It is best and advisable not to work from the sofa too much, because in our head we associate the sofa with relaxing. And if we want to get into the work zone, it is most likely we're not going to achieve our most productive work while we are on the sofa. So create a work zone. The next thing is make a to-do list the night before. So know what it is that you are going to do the night before, so that when you wake up in the morning, you know what your most important tasks are to get done that day. And this is going to help you motivate yourself. The next is working in time blocks. So I recommend that you work in either 60-minute or 90-minute time blocks. So once you know what your to-do list is, you break your day into time-blocked activities. So strategic activities, left brain activities, analytical activities you put into one block, creative work you put into the next block. If you're to start at 9 o'clock, then you can look forward to this show at 11 o'clock every day and have your coffee break then, and then go back. So in between each break as well, the other thing is to schedule what I'm calling a dance break. Now, you don't need to dance, but schedule some time to, release everything that's going on in your body and just let the stress of things roll off you. Put on a tune that is something that you love, and just dance around like nobody is watching. Do that for a couple of minutes or for the length of a song, and you are going to be feeling better. At least every sort of 60 to 90 minutes, I would recommend that you do something like this. And what is today? Monday. On Wednesday, we're going to be bringing on my friend who is a Pilates teacher, and she teaches Pilates at your desk. So we're going to have a conversation about Pilates and what kind of things that we can do while we're at our desk to stay flexible and to stay active and to stay energized and able to keep going throughout the day. The next thing, the seventh thing, is take a lunch break. Please, please, please take a lunch break, and use this lunch break to check in with a friend, check in with a colleague, check in with somebody online. This is going to make you feel connected to other people. So one of the big things that comes up when people talk about work-life balance and working from home and remote working is that suddenly there isn't that office banter, there isn't that interaction, there aren't those people that you can just go and quickly have a chat to. So scheduling time to meet and to talk to people is a great way to make sure that you're not getting lonely or feeling isolated at home. And the final thing, the eighth thing for you, is finish on time. So when you know what it is that you need to do, so you've created your to-do list and you are working through everything and you're doing your time blocks, you should be able to be on top of what it is that you need to do, even though you're working from a different environment. And it's so important to finish on time, because otherwise there's nobody there, there's nobody around you to bounce off of. We're so used to sort of seeing everybody leaving, so then we leave. But if you don't get strict about your time and how you're managing it, then you are going to find that you will be feeling overworked, lonely, stressed out, working at home. So make sure that you finish on time and that you then switch out of work mode into living mode, because obviously we've now not got this commute. So this is more relevant for people who are new to the working from home. If you're a seasoned pro, then we are going to chat some more about ways that you can get even more productive when it comes to managing your time, working from home, because some people have this enforced now and it's not necessarily their choice, and it's not necessarily something that they're actually really good at or have the skill of. So this is the aim of the show, is to give you tips and to have conversations and for you to ask questions about what could I do? How could I do it? While we're on this thing about the finishing up on time, make sure that you tidy up your work zone. So if you have taken a corner of your table, make sure that you tidy all of that up and tidy that away, and just keep everything shipshape. I have seen a number of people online who are going into sort of the what is her name? Funny how everything seems to go from your head when you're talking about things. I often watch people and think, why did they forget what they were going to say? Marie Kondo. So I've seen quite a few people using this opportunity right now to Marie Kondo their houses and their work areas and just get everything shipshape and tidy, put everything away, clean up, clean down, and just make the most of this opportunity. As I said at the start, we're turning lemons into lemonade. You know, sometimes in life things happen and we are not necessarily able to control what's happening, but we can control how we respond to what's happening. And so these tips are ways that you can, in time, become more productive working from home and stay sane. And every day I will be going live at 11, as I said, with guests, with people to give you tips, tricks, training. So any questions that you've got, any things that you would like to know more about, any people that you would like to hear from, I'll be bringing on nutritionists to tell us what would be a great lunch that we could have. As I said, Pilates, we're going to be talking to people about sort of our mental health and how we can manage it, meditation. I asked people on my Instagram if they had heard of EFT, and a ton of you, maybe 80% of you hadn't. So I'll be bringing on an EFT instructor to talk to us about that and how useful that can be for reducing anxiety and improving our moods. And as we go on, this is just going to evolve, and I'm so excited to be able to bring this to you and to be able to share some kind of and build a community. So if you feel that this is relevant or useful to anybody that you know, anybody who perhaps your whole team are now all working from home, share this with them, and let's get the ball rolling, and let's all come together and make the best of a difficult situation. So there we go. It was lovely to be with you. This is episode 1, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow live at 11. Take care.